All right. I think we're good to go. Sweet. All right, pack one, pick one. This is a 64 player single elimination vintage cube draft tourney. Let's see. Up against somebody for round one. Kill Day or something like that. I think I'm gonna take Parallax Wave here over Fetch Land, Birds of Paradise, Skull Clamp. It's the only white card, so we can kind of cut white here. It's one of the best white cards. Passing a fetch and a birds is something, I guess, but I'll happily take a Parallax Wave first. And then we get a Caracas pack two. It's pretty good. Dak Faden's great. Not much else here. Channels could be good. Mesmeric Fiend's pretty good. But happily take a Caracas. I think it's by far the best card in the pack. And might end up in a little mono white situation here. So Wandering Emperor is good. Reanimate is also very powerful. It's not crazy to go like black white Reanimator, but it's not the best route, I don't think. I think I'm just gonna take Strip Mine. Ignore the white cards for now. I think Emperor would be good, but taking a 4-drop really early is not. It's just not a priority. You end up with plenty of options at the 4-mana slot, and you only want like 2, maybe 3. So I'm fine passing that. We could wheel the other Elspeth too. We could wheel Emperor, but this pack's not that great. I think I'm gonna take Strip Mine. Seems a little bit better. See what we get. So far we passed an Elspeth and Wandering Emperor and other Elspeth. So nothing like, not like any big signals for mono white, like good cheap creatures or interaction, but we have been passing some white after pack one. But as long as the person directly to our left is not in white, should be good. Ooh, okay. So Flicker Wisp is pretty good, but I'm looking more towards Figure of Destiny. 1-drops are kind of at a premium. I like Virtue of Loyalty too. Hopefully we'll wheel that. I think there's a decent chance. Phyrexian Revoker is pretty good too, but I'm gonna take Figure. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna slam the Figure. Pass up on Flicker Wisp, Virtue. Legionnaire, Mana Tithe, Tracker. Funny enough, there have been 2 different 64-man queues that I've just gotten beat up by Tanglewire. Granted, my opponent has gone turn 1 workshop Tanglewire 3 different times in my round ones. Just get trounced, but that's a pretty specific case. I don't think Tanglewire is typically that good, but when you pair it with Workshop, it does some work. I think I just take Legionnaire here over Tithe. Ooh, Balance, Wedding Announcement, Port. Yeah, I'll take a Wedding Announcement, I think. Balance can be good, especially if we end up like more white, mid-rangey. But I like Wedding Announcement. Kithian, nice. Another 1-drop is good. Glad to see it here late. Goblin Bombardment, Edict are both pretty good. Oddity. Taiga's still here. I like Naya. I'm pretty sure Minskin Boo is still in this queue, but I guess they may have cut it. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it, so maybe it's gone. I'm gonna jinx myself now. I'm gonna play against it for round one. I know I looked at the full list of this cube, but it's so hard to remember. Like between watching LSV's videos of like all these different iterations of the cube, and then they change it every few months here, so it's hard to keep track. Okay. Um, Tithe Taker is fine. I might. I mean, I could just take Vantage, I guess, if I want to play some red. I mean, it's a late robber. I could just take robber, but I think Tithe Taker's fine. I'd just rather stay white. I don't know. Robber's pretty good. Yeah, Taker's okay. Yeah, now of course we wheel Chain Lightning. Kind of wish I took the robber now. Nahiri. Nahiri's fine. Could take Factory too. Stay white. So this was the Parallax Wave pack, so we weren't supposed to wheel anything out of this. I should probably be taking Chain Lightning. Yeah, I'm not really even a big fan of Factory. Let's go Chain Lightning, maybe end up red white. Elspeth. Not gonna take Pyro, but I'll take an Elspeth, I guess. Really wish I had that Skull Clamp from pack 1. Did pretty great in this deck so far. Tithe Taker, Announcement, Elspeth. Ooh, okay, so somebody took Wandering Emperor. That's kind of expected. I mean, this pack wasn't that great, and Emperor's a good card. I don't think I really want the big Elspeth. I think I'd rather just take Savannah in case we get something like a Pest Infestation or whatever else we might want to play. We wheeled both of these white cards, so I guess whoever took Emperor is looking elsewhere. I think I typically like Flicker Wisp more than Virtue. Virtue's not bad, but Flicker Wisp has some good interaction. Man, if we go red, I do like Firebolt quite a bit, but I think I take Mana Tithe and just stay white. I'll probably cut the Firebolt for now. Bergie, Gravecrawler. Gravecrawler might be something. Bombardment. Okay, not a bad pack one. Karakas and Strip Mine being the highlights, and Parallax Wave, I guess. Okay. Restoration Angel I like. Probably take that over Winds. Wouldn't mind wheeling the Winds. Not much else here I care too much about. Wheel of Fortune's a strong card, but not really what this deck is after. I think I take the Resto. It doesn't work that well with anything right now, but I'm sure we'll find something. Yeah, I like Resto. Winds is good, and I do need interaction, but it's okay. Weathered Wayfarer. I guess Recurring Nightmare is not the worst, but it doesn't really work that well with what I've got going on right now. I could take Underground Sea for some splashes or switch it up a little bit. Burial Rites could be something maybe. I don't think I want Cobra. Yeah, I guess that's just Wayfarer. Just cut off the white and make it less likely that people take my stuff in pack 3. I don't know. I don't think I want a Portal. I think it's like Underground Sea or Wayfarer. I'll take the Wayfarer, put it in the board for now. Mother of Runes, Arid Mesa, Spirit. Yeah, just take a Mom, I guess. Seems good. Ooh, Council's Judgment is nice. Vista's a great land, but I don't really need it. And then of course we have Lightning Bolt. So I could have had some decent red cards to go red white, but pretty much every pack. I mean, I haven't had like a pack like this very often where I'm choosing between a really good red card and a really good white card. Lightning Bolt's better, just in general, but when you're this heavy white, I don't think taking the Lightning Bolt makes a lot of sense when there's a Council's Judgment. Probably not going to wheel anything out of this. I don't think I really care about Zerda too much. It's okay. Ooh, Containment Priest is good. Might be able to wheel the Isamaru too. It's a decent pack. Upheaval, Voidwalker. Yeah, like all these cards are good. So, take a Priest. Pretty good with Flicker Wisp and Parallax Wave. It's not great with Resto, but I also don't have any combos with Resto anyway. Wow, that's a super late Dismember and Scalding Tarn. What was in this pack? Huh. Yeah, I'll take a Dismember. I'm lacking removal, so it's one of the best ones. Sarah Paragon, perfect. I guess Savai Triumph could be something, like if the Paragon wasn't here, but Soul Herder maybe, but I don't really have any like flicker things to do. So just take a Paragon. And Skyclave, nice. Nice. Last fresh pick of pack 2. Love that. So it does work with Resto and Flicker Wisp. Like it's still pretty good. But they do get that token, like the token creature, and then it can't exile the token. But, you know, you play Skyclave to get rid of good stuff and potentially give them a token, so getting to do that again is not bad. I like this start. Like I said, Resto doesn't have anything to do yet, so I could end up cutting it if we don't end up with any like ETB creatures, but I would assume we'll find a couple. Besides Apparition, of course. I could just hate a wheel, but I guess Winds is worth taking. Wheel of Fortune just seems like it's not something I should pass. Like 12th pick or whatever. Or it's not 12th, but 9th. Whatever, let's take Winds, I guess. Nightmare, right. Just take a Nightmare, I guess. Selfless Spirit, Soul Trader, Spirit of the Labyrinth. Yeah, let's take a Selfless Spirit. Spirit of the Labyrinth is a decent sideboard card. But I think Selfless Spirit's pretty solid. Wheel of Zerda. I think Mayhem Devil is pretty scary for my deck. So let's just take that instead of a Zerda we're not going to play. Obviously, like, Zerda combos with stuff, but, like, so does Kinnan, and how are you supposed to know which one people are trying to combo with, if any? We did pass a Basalt Monolith, but it's not like I could keep somebody completely off the combo. Take an Isamaru, Tidehollow Sculler, and a Yawgmoth. Cool. Alright, so we have a lot of playables. Looking for like 4 more cards. Shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, this deck could play Armageddon. Going like Wedding Announcement into Armageddon is pretty sick. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but Lotus Petal, Gideon. I like Gideon, a little slow, but it is pretty good. Metamorph. Not my favorite first pick for pack 3 here. But that's what happens when you limit yourself to one color. I think I'll almost assuredly wheel the Gideon, so I don't need to take that now. I could take Teferi. I just don't think I want that. I'm actually going to take Petal. I don't know if I'll play it, but it's one of the better cards, even if I don't, like, I'm going to wheel Gideon, and that's really the only card I kind of wanted out of that pack. I don't see myself actually playing Armageddon. Okay. Well, there's Wall of Omens, which I would probably play. It's good with Resto, good with Flicker Wisp. But there's a chance I wheel it, and I don't really need that many more playables. It's like, even if I don't get it back, it's not a big deal. I think I'd rather just hate on a Flash. I think Flash is a way to lose the game without being able to really interact. Like, if somebody got that, although I guess it's unlikely that somebody picked up that World Spine Worm and will be able to play Flash. Like, usually it goes the other way around. Like, you get the Flash and then you're looking for World Spine. So I guess I'll just take the wall. I don't know. Could have taken Plateau too. But I think the odds of getting like 4th Aerlingus are kind of shot. Lingering Souls, Karmic Guide, Brain Freeze. Yeah, just once again, nothing I really want. I guess Lingering Souls, it's a little late to try to get like a black land. Don't really need Grim Monolith. Don't really want Karmic Guide. I guess I'll just hate a Brain Freeze. Yeah. Path to Exile is pretty good. Yeah, like the white's been open. It's just the first few picks of this pack have just not been very, very exciting. I'll take a Path though. Over Ballista, yeah. I think I'd take that. Reclamation, Kitchen Finks, Touch the Spirit Realm. I have a decent amount of removal. I like Reclamation. It doesn't get back anything like super important, but it's decent value. I guess Kitchen Finks against like super aggro lists could be nice. Touches, I guess it does work pretty well with Containment Priest. I don't know. I'm actually going to take Kitchen Finks. I think Finks is good with like Flicker Wisp Resto. We could sideboard it, but I think it's good in general. I'm going to snag a Copter here. Thalia's pretty good against some decks, but I actually have a decent number of non-creature spells in this deck, and like Wedding Announcement's actually non-creature, you know, Elspeth. I think Copter's better in general. Ooh, Jitte. I'll take that over Recruiter Ravages. Yeah. Sash Commando. I have Containment Priest for Recursion, but it wouldn't be bad to have like another thing that actually manipulates the graveyard for other stuff besides like reanimation. But of course there's the disenchant effect of Commando, which is good too. And I don't think I have anything that does that yet. No. I think I generally want Commando more, but alright, Gideon came back. I don't think I want Armageddon. Okay. Oh no, this was the I did take the wall. I was like, oh, we didn't wheel wall. Because I thought I took the Flash or whatever. Orzhov Signet. I'm just not playing land tax, I don't think. I guess there's a world where I play Signet. If I get Lingering Souls back, yeah. Probably not, but we'll see. Take Tendrils, I guess. Reclamation, maybe. You got the Thalia, okay. Probably put that in the board. Okay, so I have to make like 3 cuts. Hmm. Free Goblin Engineer. Anybody? All right, so this is the list. We have Weathered Wayfarer, Lotus Petal. I don't think I want Lotus Petal. I mean, it's decent with like Paragon, I guess. We got Petal, Wayfarer in the board. Thalia in the board for now. Lingering Souls, Reclamation. So a few options. But then we still have to make a few cuts from the deck here. I guess questionable ones are maybe Gideon, probably Restoration Angel, Kitchen Finks. Maybe Tithe Taker. Hmm. Could be Jitte too. Bring it in where it's relevant. I kind of like Gideon. I think I'll go 17 lands with one of the lands being Strip Mine. So it's sort of 16 and a half-ish. Yeah, let's go like Finks. Mm. Yeah, maybe Finks should be in the board. I kind of want to play Jitte in the main. Just because I don't actually have a ton of removal. If I go up against a deck with creatures, it does a pretty good job of combating that. So like I could bring it in the board or from the board, but could also just play it. It's a pretty strong card, even if there's no creatures around. Hmm. Maybe I just play Winds. Probably just play Winds. Yeah, seems good. Do I actually want this Gideon? I feel like I do. I think I do. I guess Reclamation gets back Strip Mine. That's kind of cool. I'm not playing Wayfarer even though we have Strip Mine just because sometimes on the play it's pretty lousy. But I love it on the draw because it's almost always on. Hey buddy, what's the matter? I could cut something like Tithe Taker, I guess, but I don't want to cut too many 2-drops if we're... Because like, I want to maybe bring Jitte in. I wonder if Thalia is just better than Tithe Taker. It just doesn't... Like, Thalia taxing me is just kind of rough because I do have a decent number of non-creature spells. Let the cat out. Oh yeah, is that it? Yeah, I don't know. I guess this will do. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with this. Get some sideboard stuff. Play that enchant Wordle little game. I guess they only do one a day. Yo, what up, Shug? Sorry if I missed your message there. Mm. Okay, it's a rare. It's a creature. Or it's a legendary something. Not red or green, less than 7 mana. Newer than 06, okay. Mm. Primeval Titan. I guess it would have been close if it was the mana value 6. So I shouldn't do a 6-drop. Hmm. Oh, it's also not green. Let's see. Hero. Blade Hold. Okay, less than 4. Oh, Heroes of Mythic. I didn't remember that. Oh, between 06 and 11. Okay. I know some of those cards. I guess most of the ones I don't know are like some in Future Sight and then like Morning Tide, Eventide. But I know Shadowmoor, Lorwyn, and Shards and stuff. Zendikar. Hmm. So I think it's like 3 mana then. It's a rare, 3 mana rare, not white. Creature. Hmm. Is it, let's say, Marrow Reejerey? 3 mana, not blue. Oh, Reejerey is an uncommon. Oh, of course. I think I knew that. It's not Lorwyn. Okay, it's not particularly close to Lorwyn, so I guess Zendikar or Shards. Man, I'm blanking on Shards of Alara cards. What's the... Is Halimar Excavator 3-drop? No, it's 2. Yeah. Okay, so newer than Worldwake, so it looks like it's Rise or M11. Excavator is also a common, so not a good... I guess I thought it was a rare just because it was like a win condition in the ally deck. It's gotta be a rare. No, I also already knew it wasn't blue, so bad guess. Bad guess all around, but I got the timing a little bit better. So it is black from Rise of the Eldrazi ish. And I do not know. I think this is probably where I cheat and use Scryfall or something. But we're about to jam, so let's just wait on that. Okay, mono white. I have some good cards, no power, but some good white cards. I think it was definitely contested. Whoever took the Wandering Emperor, and it might be the person we're playing against, because a lot of times the person across the table is drafting the same stuff as you. You don't realize it. Looks like a keep. 1, 2, 3. Okay, not mono white. Or they're very good at disguising it. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you know? Okay. I don't mind a turn 2 iteration so much unless they hit a Mox. Fiery Confluence. I'm glad I don't have to worry about that. Containment Priest. So this could be the flash deck. But they could also just be like red blue spells or like twin or something. I think I just play Tithe Taker or Spirit. Let's go Taker. Usually I'd want to play Selfless Spirit, but if they end up going like land pass, try to counter something, I'm going to want to tax them a little bit. Although obviously if it's a 2-mana counter, they'll still be able to do whatever, but they immediately crack for an untapped island. Let's see what they got. Dack Fayden. Sure. Probably Skyclave that. If I draw land, I guess. I do have to draw land. There's the Mox. Probably just Skyclave that then, attack Dack. Wall O Omens. Really wanted to draw land. So I could risk it and play wall, try to draw land, and then pump figure, hit Dack for 4. I do need to draw land eventually, but I also kind of want to play Cathar Commando or Spirit. It's tough, because I want to keep putting the pressure on with the stuff that can actually attack. They've been to Desperate Ritual, so I'm thinking more along the lines of Storm. Which means I want to attack them even more. It's tough. Let's just pump the figure, not risk it, and get Dack out of the way. Pass the turn. A little unfortunate I didn't draw land there, really messed me up. Because I could have killed Dack and played like a 3-1, keep the pressure on, but... So they can't Mystic Confluence me, but they can Cryptic me. Still not drawing a land. I am playing 17. Okay, let's attack, I guess. Could play Selfless Spirit first, but... let's just pass. Could play Wall to try to draw land again, but I think I just pass with Commando or Containment Priest up. Because Blue-Red could also have Through the Breach, Emrakul, whatever. Oh, so now they're going to force me. Tap a plains down. I guess Containment Priest is more likely to mess with what they're doing. They untapped it. Oopsie. Luckily I don't have anything to do with it, but that is funny. You got the Kiki. This is 6 mana. Oh, Pyrokinesis. Okay. I really need to draw a land for that Pestermite. That would be great. Dismember works, I guess. Like if I had that last turn when they untapped the land, how sick would that be? Now I just I have to waste another turn on not using my mana, not using my 2 mana that I have. Like, how do I have 2 lands and I'm still not mana efficient with my plays? It's ridiculous. Just gonna go ahead and kill this though before they have counters up or any interaction. I mean, the good thing is they have 2 cards. I mean, they could play a draw 7 and I'd really be fucked, but Flame Tongue. That's not a big deal. Thank you. Probably still just take out the Mox. Wow, dude. That's so frustrating. They tap out every fucking turn, and then the one time I can actually play something relevant, they have Force Spike up. Cool. This is extremely frustrating match so far, but it's okay. Still got action. I'm not gonna play Elspeth to pump. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Let's just play another flyer and then try to get Commando down, I guess. Got a Confluence. Cryptic. Sure. Draw a card. Sure. You got me. Probably trade with Kavu at this point. If they allow it. Bribery. I don't actually have anything that crazy. They can get Sarah Paragon. I guess that's pretty good, but if I get Flicker Wisp, it'd be pretty sick. They could also get Flicker Wisp. Maybe that's better. Flicker their Kavu, but then they wouldn't be able to attack with it this turn, so works for me. They'll probably get Paragon, I would guess. They can replay Dak next turn. Replay Pestermite. Yeah. Oh, and Flooded Strand, sure. Yeah, let's just trade here. They can't replay Flame Tongue. They do have a Bolt, though, of course. Yep. Yeah, I mean, this game has just gone horribly wrong in so many ways. I don't think I've necessarily played poorly, but certainly some decisions I could have made differently. No Flicker Wisp. And like now I'm short. Now I can't go like Wall of Omens into another thing. I can't. Like I have to just play Gideon, hit the Flame Tongue, I guess. I would make them attack Gideon, but then if they have Burn, I could just lose it. I want to get a creature off the board. I guess making them attack Gideon then makes the Paragon tapped, and then I want to destroy that. But they can also just attack and then play Pestermite out of the yard and untap the Paragon. So it's not quite as good. They'll probably replay Dak, though, if I had to guess. They're playing their land. That's kind of wild if they're not. I guess maybe they're not playing Dak. I don't know. But then being able to replay Pestermite really sucks. Like, there's no way for blue-red to do that otherwise, except for them stealing a Paragon. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, sure. Tap my spirit token, I guess. Sure. And they kind of have to attack Gideon, but if they have another bolt, then I guess they attack me. Okay, they're going for Gideon. Cool. So they have Kiki now. Cool. Yep. That's great. That's lovely. Cool. I can make them attack Gideon, I guess. So I'm safe for a turn unless they have another bolt. They can DAC for one, or no, I guess that takes them off red. No reason to make Gideon a 6/6 this turn, right? They're at 11. Yeah. I could throw it in the air. Get a 9. There, they'd go to 1. That's close. Yeah, it's not going to work though. I go Copter, Wall. Okay, so I mean, making him attack Gideon if it survives means I can block Pestermite. Yeah, let's go Wall, draw. So I want to draw into something. Caracas is not bad either. Do I play Caracas and Elspeth or just leave up Caracas and... I guess I leave up Caracas and Copter. Nah, Gideon's gonna die, so I can't do like the Gideon thing. Gideon Caracas is actually kind of fun. You can make it a creature attack and then bounce it and then replay it and use its ability again. Pretty expensive little combo, but it works, I guess. Dak, Faden. Oh, they can steal a Smuggler's Copter. Yeah, I guess that's a reason to not play it, huh? At least they're not looting. Sure. They have to attack Gideon with Pestermite, though, so I can at least trade if they don't have a bolt. And they can't play Kiki this turn unless they have a mountain. But I'm still pretty dead. Like, I'm just dead to Paragon and my own Copter. I'm dead to my cards that I'm allowing them to steal. Well, Copter I allowed them to steal. Bribery is just bribery, but they're crewing. Oh, so they don't. Wow, that was such a punt by me. Oh my god. That was so bad. I mean, Caracas does stop the Kiki thing, but that was so bad not making him attack with Pestermite here. It does mean that Dak survives, because I can just jump, but, or sorry, not Dak. It means that Gideon survives. So this way I could attack Dak with the spirit token and kill that and let Gideon die. I guess it's better to just jump and then still have Gideon around, kill the Paragon. I can still kill Pestermite here. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, all that did was, I mean, unless they thought they could attack with Copter, all that did was make it to where I can kill with Gideon. So they have Kiki and just one other card. I guess we're going to see what it is. Were they trying to get me to chump and then bolt? That seems a little ridiculous because they could have just bolt. Nah, I don't know. They got something, obviously. So I can attack for 9 in the air with Gideon with Elspeth. Wow, Rite of Flame Kiki. That's funny. Yeah, there's no reason not to do that, really. They can copy one thing. Yeah, like making a bunch of Pestermites doesn't matter. Like they have a bunch of blockers, but whatever. Oh, I guess they are not going to make a bunch of blockers. Never mind. I think that's, I mean, Pestermite's not tapped anymore, but I think it's better than letting them uh, have the Kiki out on my turn and mess with my stuff. Okay. So now this kind of sucks. I could just plus Gideon again. Make some tokens with, or make a token with Elspeth. This really sucks. Like going 2 or 3 turns on 2 lands when I really wanted to draw a land, and then now just drawing all lands and no action is a little rough, but it happens. Hmm. I'm just holding out hope for drawing Flicker Wisp for Sarah Paragon, but I should just destroy it. I guess they can't replay anything anymore until Recruiter dies. I feel pretty dead here. Hmm. 2, 4. Take 4. Copters 5. That's a lot. Yeah, let's just plus, I guess. Play the land in case they have like a draw 7. I don't think I need it in hand. I don't have my copter anymore. Oh, I actually could have done my Caracas play, but holding it for Kiki's kind of a necessity, so hold off on that. Mm-hmm. So obviously they can kill Gideon now, but protects my life total a little bit more. And I think really my only way to win this is by drawing Flicker Wisp. So yeah, so they just have Kiki and Splinter Twin. Great, very cool, very cool, very nice. That was abysmal. I mean, I made the misplay of playing Copter into Dak and allowing them to tap Pestermite and do some silliness, but I don't think that's even really what cost me the game. I think it was just being on two lands and having to make still not mana efficient plays, and then just drawing land. I don't know. That was, like I said. I'll stop saying it. That game was really rough, but it happens. It's Magic. Okay, what are we bringing in? Up against Twin. I lost to Twin in the last 64. I played off stream. I had a fucking insane Storm deck. It was one of the best Storm decks I've ever drafted. It had everything except like power, I guess, but literally every card you'd possibly want besides that. And I lost to like Twin, Mishra's Workshop. They had Mishra's Workshop turn one every single game. Anyway, enough ranting about bad beats. What can we do here and now? Jitte. Jitte actually doesn't seem terrible. I guess Thalia seems okay against them. They have Bribery. I'm not going to cut Paragon, though. Like, Paragon is good to Bribery, I guess, but it's not that crazy. I think I want Jitte. It's another, like, semi-instant speed way to deal with Pestermite stuff. Probably just cut, like, I guess, Wall of Omens, maybe. I don't know. Play first. Sounds fine. Maybe we can blow up a duel. This is a hand where something like Isamaru or something would be nice. Get a one drop. Okay, I'll just wait on the strip mine then, I guess. The taker. Any takers? Force spike. Sure. Getting force spiked twice in the same match is a little rough. I think I blow up the red just because they're looking for triple red for Kiki. But it feels like blue is probably more relevant for their deck in general. As much as I want to get Wedding Announcement down, I think the possibility of them having a 2-mana counter is pretty good. They don't tap anything, okay. Let's go Legionnaire, pass. Hope they don't have deck. Plus another red source. Yeah, I mean, this feels like some kind of 2-mana counter. I could maybe just not play into it, but yeah, I guess I'll pass. I don't know. No deck yet. Just drawing lands. Yeah, let's go for it. If they have a counter, they have a counter. At least get to keep path up here for what it's worth. Force of Will. That I don't mind so much. They pitch a control magic. Okay. Glad I blew up the mountain, I guess. See if Legionnaire can get there. Well, they used Force of Will, so I'm assuming that means they don't have another counter. So I can jam Paragon here. We shall see. Oh, and I'm an idiot. I could have strip mined them. I always forget that Paragon can replay lands. I guess we played around days, but whatever. Pyro on the Paragon, sure. You got me. 2 pitch spells. They lost Recruiter. Another artifact, great. Deck's gonna love that. I can't wait for us to get them down to like 3 and then they just go Dak and then we never draw anything. I'm still gonna play it. Yeah, Cryptic. That seems like maybe a Cryptic, but they wanted to hold off for some reason. That doesn't really make much sense based on their previous plays, but I guess maybe they weren't at 4 mana yet. They're trying all islands, that's rough. Containment Priest, do I jam that for Copter? I guess so. Do you have the Cryptic? Counter draw. Okay. I have Path, so I'll ditch the sorcery speed. Removal, they're at 3, so having another... Oh, why did I not play Flicker Wisp? Whatever. I was going to say having another 3-power creature would be nice. GG. Okay. It just drew all islands after we blew up a mountain. Pretty lucky there. I guess it makes up a little bit for game 1, but... Game 1 was just a series of unfortunate incidents. Not drawing a mountain is frustrating, but it's at least just one problem. And they still had stuff to play. They still had Force and Pyro, you know. But similar situation, I guess. I'm stuck on a certain color. Oh. Like typically I want to play Thalia against decks that are playing a bunch of spells like this, but it's also just not that great against cheap burn, like Lightning Bolt and whatever else they might have. I guess we have the Chain Lightning, but they could have like Burst Lightning and whatever else. Maybe it's still good enough. I'm just not super. I'm not in love with it with how many non-creature spells I have. I think I just run it back. I guess I'm on the draw. I should have brought the Wayfarer back in for strip mine. Sand looks decent if we can keep a doggy. They mold a 5. Doesn't mean, I mean, it's good for me, obviously, but it doesn't mean all that much when they have a twin combo. Kythian. I think I'll still start with Isamaru. 2 toughness. I think I'd rather that get bolted than Kythian. Oof, Mana Vault. It's a scary one. Could just get Bribreed next turn, I guess. But we have Paragon in hand, so the best they're going to do is like a Skyclave. I think I actually wait on the Jitte. As cool as it is giving Isamaru a Jitte from his same block. I'm going to hold off on that a little bit. Just hold up Path, play Kythian. And then next turn we can either go Council's Judgment if it's necessary, or play Jitte, hold up Path again. I just don't know what craziness they can do with like Mana Vault, Pestermite, Untap Mana Vault kind of stuff, you know? Well, Dak. Blessing here is not going to do a ton. I can just attack into that. But, I mean, assuming they don't have another play here. Figure's good. I guess I could play that instead of... I kind of want to Council's Judgment the Vault. Seems like the safest play, probably. Let's hit Dak. Control Magic, yeah. Yep. Okay, Plains is good. So let's go Jitte. Equip to the dog, put it in its mouth. And then get some counters. And I'll just wait. I mean, we can kill Kythian, obviously. And they haven't shown Deceiver. They could still have Deceiver. I guess we'll see what they get with Recruiter here. They can get either one. They just have Pestermite. Okay. So obviously this kills Pestermite, even if we take one off for Kythian. They don't attack. So I don't need to use that yet. Oh, Caracas. Bounce Kythian in my hand. Hell yeah. They stole the wrong one. It is kind of funny too. If they ever attack with it, it flips and goes to my side anyway. Seems good. I mean, this. I guess the safest play is to just leave Caracas open for like Kiki, but they can't play that next turn anyway. All right, let's bounce that. No blocks, huh? Okay. I'm not going to use any counters right now. I'm also not going to re-equip. Let's just pass, I think. If they have like Fiery Confluence, I can pump the Isamaru. So I know they have Pestermite in hand. Skyclave. Definitely not going to Skyclave a recruiter. Oh, I guess I could have Caracas the Isamaru too. I didn't think about that. It's also legendary. It doesn't have the fancy border. All right, GG. They saw enough with the Jitte 4 counters. Cool. Yeah, that was a frustrating first game, but we got there in the end. Opponent mulled the 5 on game 3, so it evened out. The luck goes both ways. Felt like I played every game there pretty well. I think that one like playing Smolder's Copter play was a little iffy, but worked out. Sweet, want to know? So I have to win one more to like actually profit. And then if I win a third one, then I get to go do another draft, which is sweet. But if you go 1-1, you don't get anything. It's basically the same as going 0-1. Let's do the enchant Wordle thing, and then I might fire up some TCG card shop sim. So I think this is so it's a rare from, it's a 3-mana rare creature from, I think, Rise of the Eldrazi. So let's see what's up with that. I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. Wait. Oh, okay. So it's not Rise of the Eldrazi. Okay. M11. Captivating Vampire. Phylactery Lich. Royal Assassin. So Royal Assassin would not have been printed in that set. So it's either Captivating Vampire or Lich, because they go by like the first printing of it. I feel like it's Phylactery Lich, because there's been other Liches, but I think that's maybe the first time they printed it in like that version of a Lich. There's been other like similar styled cards, but this was kind of like the M11 version of the Lich. Cool. Yeah, I think they only do one a day, so that's it for that one. God, I'm getting so many spam calls for election time. Like texts and calls. I'm sure everybody's getting it, but ridiculous. Mhm. Yeah, let's go. Let's go card shopping for a bit. And I'm actually gonna restart the Moto client too. Keep it fresh and lean. Is it running? Uh-oh. There we go. All right, we're in there. You sure about that? Yes. Okay, 3 more matches still playing. We might get called back in pretty quick, but we'll see. Bill Gates holiday collection. Come on in, sir. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's how anybody walks into a store. Just no cards, just waiting. Lovely. Won't you have some? Yes, 1 card will do. A lot of dice there, boy. 52 dice dollars. Have a wonderful day. One Eldrazi monument coming up. Yeah, TCG shop. Yeah, I got into it with this Magic the Gathering mod, so that's what's gotten me. What's kept me going? That's a lot of sleeves there, bud. If you just Google like Magic the Gathering TCG card shop sim mod, it should come up. It's on like I forget what the site is, like Nexus Mods, but there's a video on Nexus Mods that's like a tutorial for it. $22.50. Bunch of bulk boxes and dice, nice. Sleeves. The sleeves are a hot item. Just the penny sleeves. Oh, back for more, huh? Oh. Black Lotus, Mox Emerald, or Mox Sapphire. What's in his left hand? I can't tell what that is. This guy has a similar hand. Tropical Island, Time Twister, Dark Ritual, another Time Twister. Hey, yo. Check on the match here in a second. Damn. Where are we at? Still got 2 matches going. Could end any moment though. Overpriced Mana Vault. Yeah, good idea. Lower the prize pool in the middle for rounds. Like any good shop owner. We had to take some off the top for just to keep the lights on. You guys want to keep playing here, right? Business is booming. A lot of singles lovers here. Singles and sleeves. Am I just out of booster packs? No. Nobody's buying packs. I'm starting to think they just buy whatever I put on the shelves last. Oh, this girl just bought Elspeth. Might want to get her number if you're such a big fan. Favorite Magic the Gathering memory or win that you can remember? Ooh, that's tough. Man, I remember going to my first GP. Actually, my first and only GP. I haven't played a bunch of like high-profile paper Magic, but I remember winning a couple, like my first couple matches at the GP, and I was like getting excited, you know. But I ended up going. I don't know. I had like a relatively even record. It was like I don't know how many matches I played, but I think it was probably like 60% win rate or 50% or something. But I had like a good start, and I was getting excited. I was playing. It was during like the first Return to Ravnica block, so it was when like Blood Baron of Vizkopa was a thing, and I think people were playing like Jund stuff, or I forget what the best decks were. Not like Zendikar Jund, but oh, my match just started. Okay. Save. Quit. Change back to this. And there we go. There. Boros Reckoner. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that one, but yeah. But I was playing some kind of like Bant. There was a Gideon Planeswalker that was legal. That was kind of the win condition. But it was like a Bant sort of control thing. I don't know. This hand has a lot of answers, which I guess is fine for being on the draw. Sure, I'll keep it. I don't love it because Path's not like the best early removal spell anyway. Hopefully I'll draw some creatures. That counts. Ketria Triumph could also be like the combo like flash player too. So Containment Priest could be something. Yeah, I don't. What's funny is like I said, it was one of my favorite memories, uh, I don't even remember exactly what the deck did. I remember it being some kind of semi-control list, but that I probably didn't really know how to play that well. So we have the Containment Priest Parallax Wave combo, but they haven't played any creatures yet, so we'll see. See if it's relevant. Ooh, hello. I didn't expect to get value from a Zenith, but that's really nice. I guess they just don't take anything. Still blanks it though. Oh, they still exiled something. Huh. I'm pretty sure you're allowed to not choose, right? Maybe you can't. Okay, well hopefully that was a combo piece for them if they got like Assault Monolith. I think I just paid the full price for Legionnaire. I don't want to give away that I have a path or swords. Oh, I said that and I almost paid the life anyway. Turn 3 Banefire, Emrakul, and Modern. Open was amazing. Oh, damn. Turn 3 Emrakul sounds great. So Modern, what would have been playing Emrakul and Modern at that time? Because obviously it doesn't have show and tell. Was it like were they playing Nahiri? Like Nahiri Emrakul? I guess that wouldn't have been turn 3 though. Spencer. I don't really want to trade. Don't really want to path either, though. I guess I'll trade. If they have flash, it kind of sucks for me, but thought about playing Parallax Wave pre-combat, but it didn't seem like the best move. Especially against green that could just have like Pest Infestation and then it just doesn't get any use. Tracker. Okay, so I guess I path in response to cracking the fetch. They're up to like 6 mana now. I think I'm okay giving them another land. Taking them off another card. There's an Eggs deck running Tron. Oh, right, Tron, duh. Lotus Petal Suspend. Oh, yeah. I do remember that deck now. Hopefully don't get countered here. We shall see. I bet you can get Banefire on people at a lower life total a lot in Modern too because of all the fetches and shocks. Ooh, okay. It's pretty good. So I could Parallax Wave those, but I guess that's probably fine. Get in for 6. Or I could just get in for 9. They can't kill Elspeth right away. I guess that's probably better. Sure. Oh yeah, Banefire can't get countered, yeah. Excess 5 or more. A Flying Gideon. Alright, so now I can go Parallax Wave next turn, take out if they have any relevant blockers. Also, this way, if they have some way to like sack pest tokens, gain life or something, we can still kill them with Gideon Elspeth. If they have Questing Beast, I guess that's a way they can kill Elspeth. But then I just Parallax Wave and attack with Gideon. Oh, opposition. Okay. So I guess they tap. Dang, that's actually pretty rough. Because they get to tap 3 lands. Oh, okay, I drew a land. Oh, they're not going to tap any lands. That's questionable. Okay. Ha. So wait, they can still no, they can't tap Gideon until it's a creature, right? Because it's just creatures. Yeah, artifact creature land. That's funny. So I can get rid of all the pests before they're able to tap Gideon. And I can play around Mana Leak. Look at that. They could still have memory lapse or something. It doesn't even trigger their life gain. Brutal. Big mistake by the OP, yeah. I would assume so. I mean, they could. So they can only tap 3 lands down, and since I drew a land that turn, I was still able to play Parallax Wave, so I think it still would have ended up the same unless they did actually have Mana Leak. But yeah, it was still, I think, still a mistake by them. There's not really much reason to leave all these pests back. You only need the 1 to tap Gideon. Yeah, agreed. What's up, Michael? So teamer colors, or at least blue-green. I guess we didn't actually see any red cards. I don't think. But blue-green opposition. We were 1-0, so this is round 2. We're up a game against this opponent. 1-0 on the match and 1-0 overall. So we're on the draw, probably bringing Wayfarer. Bringing Wayfarer to find Strip Mine. Might be a decent matchup for Finks, but feels like I want Jitte for sure. As long as I can get it in under opposition, get some combats in. At least 1 to kill their tappers. Restoration Angel for some like flash plays against opposition wouldn't be bad. Kind of surprise them a little bit. But I think it's fine. Might just cut Wall of Omens again. It's decent against creature-based decks, but I feel like I need stuff that can attack. I'm playing Jitte. Gideon seems fine. Wave is good. Legion here. Probably just cut Mana Tithe. I mean, there's a chance I get to like Mana Tithe in opposition, I guess. But if they just end up playing some dorks and they always have some spare change. Might be a little tough. Strip Mine's good though. I wish I had a 1-drop. I like to draw 1-drop. But I'll keep this. Council's Judgment for the opposition if we ever get to use our mana. I'm going to go ahead and just Strip Mine that. Seems appropriate. Skull Clamp. That's good with Pest Infestation. Okay. So next turn, I guess I'll just flash in Commando and then try to blow up the Clamp after our combat. Don't want to let that get out of control. I could save it for opposition, I guess. Since they're not rocking anything yet. Yeah, I'm going to attack. I don't think they have anything relevant. Green, blue. They could bounce it, but whatever. Sarah Paragon would be a really nice draw. Be able to blow up Skull Clamp and opposition with Commando. But the way their board is right now, like they don't have any creatures yet. They could get a couple with like pest infestation, but I don't have anything to blow up. It's a way to get multiple bodies, but yeah, there we go. Okay. It does make it more difficult to attack with commando, but I guess it does mean I need to just blow up the skull clamp. I'm gonna give Pro Black to eat a pest and then I'll sack it. I really just don't think I need to hold up Mother of Runes for like a spell. I could be wrong. Wait till they try to equip. Yeah, that's the plan. Luckily, have some mana to spare. Drop Kythian. Yeah, good call on the waiting. They're thinking whether they want to throw a pest in front of the mommed up commando. There it is. Sanctum. Okay. Paragon. Anybody? No. Okay. 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 I think if they want to block, I'm okay with that. I'll just pay 3. I don't have a ton of pressure, so if they have like another blue source, things could get a little rough. If they have good stuff in hand. Because I mean, I'm assuming they just drew Botanical Sanctum, so they probably don't have any lands in hand. But if I can drop Gideon, that'll be pretty solid. It's good against opposition because it makes them attack me or tap stuff on their turn, which is pretty nice. Or not attack me, attack Gideon, but you know, attack instead of waiting to tap. I'm assuming a blue-green player with the name Counter Magic has to have some amount of counters in their deck by law. But we'll see what they do. There's the other island. Nissa. It's a good one. Get a 3/3 forest. So Mother Runes actually can't block that effectively because it's a colorless permanent. It's not green. Do not make the mistake of it being green. Skyclave. So that doesn't take out the forest either. Or the pest. It also doesn't get killed by Gideon because it has vigilance, unless they tap it. I think I have to hit Nissa here, though. A little bit awkward on the mana, but that's okay. We can double up on Skyclave and... Or no, I guess we're playing Council Judgment, so we can just play Gideon next turn. Yeah. I think I gotta do it. Take him off a bunch of mana. And another 3/3. We already saw Force of Will, I believe. And I don't think I need to push damage necessarily. I can't anyway because it's colorless, like I said. Sometimes I have to be reminded of my own comments that I made 30 seconds before. So hopefully they don't have just like a bunch of 5-drops. That would suck. Uro's pretty good. Verdant. Crack, play a 3-drop. I guess attack first, yeah. Makes sense. Oh. That's pretty good. And they get to Uro now? Because they got fetch and spell. Sheesh. Well, I have Gideon, but it's still a little rough. I guess I can Skyclave Uro. That's nice. Since it's technically just a 3-drop, even though it's a big boy. Careful Study. Okay. I guess now they don't have to exile Time Walk and they can like Eternal Witness it. That does make their deck quite a bit better, knowing they have Time Walk and probably have Eternal Witness or Tamiyo or something. I don't know if Tamiyo's even in this iteration of the cube, but I know Eternal Witnesses and Regrowth. Them playing Careful Study makes me think that they do have some way to recur Time Walk. I don't think they're playing it just to find opposition and fuel Uro. But you never know. This colorless 3/3 land is pretty awkward for my Mother Runes. It is one of the few places where Giver is better. So I'll have 6 mana next turn, so ideally I draw another creature I can play or something. Assuming they play Uro. They have to have another blue source, but I have a feeling they will have it. Maybe that's what they're deciding on, you know? It's like, do I want to escape Uro, keep an island, or do I want to keep like something, some good non-land card? They ditch Green Sun's Forest, so they go island, I guess escape Uro. And they'll have 2 mana left. I guess I'll have Kythian Indestructible up to block the forest. That's kind of nice. If I don't draw anything to play. Gameplay is not swift. Time commitment on 64s, yeah, for sure. It's a little higher stakes, so everybody's like really thinking through their plays and not conceding early. So there's the Uro. They get to draw a card and slam a land, but we at least have an answer for it. Wow, okay. Are they gonna name Mother Runes though? I think I'd actually prefer that they name Mother Runes, yeah. Okay, I'll probably play Copter though instead of keeping Kythian up. I'm honestly pretty happy to just trade Copter for land, I think. Should probably attack first. Yeah, I didn't think they'd block. If I was at a slightly higher life total, I wouldn't trade Copter. Maybe should have kept land in hand. Primeval Titan, it's a good draw. They've seen a lot of cards though. Vista and Island. Okay. No attacks. Plains. Do I attack or do I leave Copter to block? I guess I leave it to block because I want to Gideon. Gideon goes up to 8. I can block her Evoker. Pest there. I won't have enough to give Kythian Indestructible. Seems like it's still worth it though. Um, Keep it land in hand to loot. Assuming they're just going to get basics again. Yeah. Hmm. I could just give them a 3/3. Nah. Let's just do this. Okay. Karakas, not bad. I wish I had Karakas out because I could bounce Kythian here. But alas, can't have everything. I could do the Karakas thing where I make Gideon a creature attack and then Karakas bounce it. I might do that actually. Karakas bounce it and then minus on the prime time with higher loyalty. They could bounce it, but I guess that doesn't really matter either. Give it protection. What do you got? Paragon, sweet. Love that. Replay Commando, Strip Mine, Kithian, Skyclave if it goes down. It does open me up to a counter spell, which kind of sucks, but I'm assuming they don't have Venser, but I guess it's possible. I feel like they would have Vensered something. Well, I guess I have Mother Runes, so Venturing their own thing seems okay. They could have Ventured the Gideon back to my hand on the stack. Attack me, okay. I am at 8. Craterhoof is in the cube, but they get a 3/3. Okay. So they get to start with something big, I guess. And then they get a 3/3, of course. Oh, a tracker. Plus land drop, yeah. Draw a card. Yeah, it's probably game. I get to play Mother Runes, but I can't activate it. Wow. That sucks. That was a very good draw. Like, I mean, they've seen most of their deck, so it's not that crazy. But it is unfortunate. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have much choice. Play Mother Runes pass. Discard some lands. I'm not sure what I can even really draw. I know I have some other 2-drops, but I guess Porcelain Legionnaire does a little bit. It blocks the illusion. But I need to chump the tracker again or have a way to kill it. But I have Path still in the deck and then Winds of Abandon. Let's just discard all lands, whatever. Well, they didn't play a land for a clue. So I could go to 1. Is that better? Like either way, I have to draw a creature. I think going to 1's actually better. Because keeping Mother of Runes for an infinite blocker. It's odd that they didn't go for like representing lethal. Because now I have Path. Yeah. I forget what else is in their hand. I should have kept better track of what's up, but it's just upkeep Path the tracker, I guess. Because if they threaten lethal, then I have to... I guess maybe they just have a counterspell. That's probably it. Ooh, do I Path now? Plays around counter. Do I though? Because then they untap with 4 mana. Then I get to Skyclave something. I should have kept 1 land. That's kind of foolish to discard so many. I should have just ditched like Gideon or Elspeth. I really don't want to give him 4 mana, but sure. Play around counter. I should have let them draw a card first. Fast Bond. Okay, I guess it didn't matter. That's pretty good. They have a Venser or something? Venser does it. They don't have anything. Interesting. I just jam a bunch of lands. Go to 9. Eternal Witness, Time Walk. I see. Okay. You got me. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Game 3. So they have Time Walk, Eternal Witness, and Upheaval. Pretty good blue-green list. So I'm thinking Mana Tithe is a little more enticing now because they didn't show any like mana dorks necessarily. It's just Fast Bond and whatnot. So if I can counter like a... If I can counter opposition or even a turn 1 Fast Bond, I think that's good. I don't know what to cut for it though. Like what's in my deck that's maybe not great. I mean, the artifacts against Pest Infestation is a little sketchy. Jitte is good after an infestation, but I still don't think Thalia is good, even though they have some non-creature stuff. Like they're playing an opposition deck, they have a lot of creatures. Certainly better on the play, though. Maybe Gideon's not the best against like upheaval stuff. Seems okay though. I liked it in the first game. I liked it in the second game too. Actually, I don't even know if we got it in the first game, but yeah, Caracas, yeah, it was cool, but upheaval kind of ruined it, eh? Yeah, maybe I don't need the. Actually, we can cut Wayfarer again. We're on the play. Sure, that's the cut. Although they are probably gonna have more lands than me, so if they play fast bond, like I don't know, strip mining's not gonna be that great, like multiple times after turn one. Play first, yes. A one lander is not gonna do it. Good removal, but usually end up with good cards with a one lander. Strip mine, mana tithe. All right, all right. Probably just get rid of Gideon. I do like Gideon, but I think I'd ditch the fiber. If we get to tie the turn one fast bond, that'd be nice, but I'll take a skull clamp. Even though I can commando it, I just don't want to give him a window to skull clamp. Doesn't seem like a great idea. I'll wait on the strip mine. Let's go Copter. I know they have infestation, but it's at least one turn off, so. Hmm. It's funny still being able to crew the Copter through a counterspell. Nifty. Ooh. I think I actually get rid of winds. Just go aggro. Ooh, Cobra's pretty good. Get back from a strip mine. Jitte. They go fetch land, infestation, kill both your artifacts. I think I attack with commando. I'd like it if they traded. So let's go Legionnaire. They can still double infestation me if they have it. Pretty brutal. Payback for strip mine. Apparition's pretty good. I do like that Flicker Wisp as a flyer. Do I ditch the Jitte? Probably not. But I hate to like play Jitte for no value. If I don't draw a land though, I'm gonna want to have it. I think I ditched the Flicker Wisp. I don't know. That's a tough one. Yeah, I didn't expect them to trade. they go fetch double pest infestation, that's bad for me. If they go like land, time walk. They have a lot of good cards, so I'll just say I would like it if they didn't do anything crazy. The one downside of Strip Mine, of course, is that you're using a land drop to do it. So I've kind of strip mine myself. There's the fetch, of course. Yep. Let's see if they got the infestation again. They've had it the first two games on turn 3, so this is turn 4, but it's going to be for 5 this time. Nissa, okay. That's also very good. But not quite as good as the infestation. Get in for both there. Yep. Yeah, I mean, they can race pretty well. Containment Priest, okay. So I can take down Nissa, I assume. Because if they block with a land, like I don't mind that either. Am I going everybody at Nissa though? I could also just attack them. Yeah, if I fade past devastation, yeah, I agree. Because they just like trade with commando, or they take 9 and then they're at 1. I guess if they have Uro, it's a little worse, but they probably would have just played Uro last turn. Maybe not though. Like killing Nissa is tempting, but they're at 10, so it's tough. I certainly don't think it's correct to play Jitte. That seems crazy. Yeah, let's just do this, I guess. Because putting them to 1 is nice, but letting them have access to like 2, 4, 6, 8, possibly 10, possibly 11 mana or more if they have another fetch, like that's a little risky, to say the least. But let's see what's up. Because I could definitely kill Nissa here, like, dude. But I'd have to send everybody at it. I'm just gonna go for them, risk it. Yes, I draw Isamaru. I think Jitte has done its work. Or not done its work, but I think it's past usefulness. Is it better than Isamaru though? I don't know. I'm gonna ditch it. I think just having another body when they're at 1 is nice, unless they have a way to gain life. Yeah, they go to 1. Okay. If I can dodge pest infestation. Surely if they had it last turn, they would have played it. I mean, I feel like that'd be pretty crazy to not blow up 2 artifacts and get 4 pests. They have a million mana now, though. Like, if they upheaval, it's pretty bad for me. But they'd have to have an island to get double blue. Or another fetch land. It's not a very big ask to have an island, though. Yeah. Yeah, if they upheaval, I'm in trouble because they're gonna be able to slam Nissa again immediately. But they won't be able to play another land, I guess, unless they have fast bond. Time Twister? They could time walk. Shit. They have fast bond and then more blue. Yeah, they can go crazy here. Careful study. I like careful study. I don't like it if they have fast bond though. GG. Wow. That was that was a bit of a nail biter there. Opponent drew 7 cards, drew 9 cards actually, with like 11 mana. But we got there. Sweet. So 2-0. Jumping right into the third round. That one took a long time, so I don't know who we're up against. I forget who was in our draft. I don't know if I even looked. Or no, I think I did. I'm gonna guess. Hmm. Who am I? Trying to see who else was in our draft. So I know it was. Wait, who did Counter Magic play first? I guess we don't get to see that. Oh, Efro's in here. Or no, wait. Put. I think this is somebody else. What's his name? Another like poker pro, obviously. I think this deck's pretty good. I mean, it's obviously winning. Gideon is seems solid in this version of the cube. It's slightly slower because it's got a lot of the old cards, like retro cards in it. It's like just back a half step from like modern vintage cube. So let's Gideon shine a little bit. K. Cole. All right. We get to play first. 1-drop into 2-drop. Not the most aggressive 2-drop, but it is a 2-drop. Keep. Should probably actually cut Wall of Omens for something more aggro. But I think I just like it too much. Like I'm not even playing Restoration Angel. It's funny. Grief. Sure. I guess they take. I don't even know what they take. Maybe Council's Judgment if they are trying to reanimate stuff. Would they exile? Braska. Okay. They take Elspeth. All right. Do you have a reanimate for the grief? Looks like it. Oh, Vendetta. Okay. Bunch of lands. There it is. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Gonna lose to a 2/2 menace now. But great. Ritual. Lily? Okay, sure. The wall is gone. Okay. I guess I dismember the grief. I don't know. It's just 2 damage a turn, and feels like they'll probably play something better. Let's go for it. It's not like I have infinite life. Seems like they don't want to discard their last card. It's not like they're going to make me discard anything good, so whatever. But I was about to say, if they don't plus, then they can't make me sack a creature. They lose Fatal Push, okay. Gotta draw something here, or I'm pretty dead. Ooh, that's a very good draw. Sheesh. That's perfect against Lily. But they do get to draw multiple cards with Library now because they still had a high life total. So I wouldn't be surprised if they take 8. At least 4. You gotta take 4, right? But I guess with Lily, they're not gonna, like, they're gonna want to plus it, so maybe they just don't take one and then they just play the card and make me discard. But if they have a big creature, they want to recur. Or if they just have a Mox Emerald, that works too. That, yeah, sure. Get a Chariot. They are down to 9 though. That's something. Okay, so that kind of trades with Chariot. But I mean, I can't really race super well, but I can race. I could just chump the Chariot. They make it 2/2. I can attack with Copter. I think that's probably better. Yeah, Parallax Wave would be sweet. Sure. I guess that's a risk. Path. Okay, so we don't get to attack. Oh well, I guess I didn't think about Lily. And they get to make me discard. I have to exile a cat. Boo. And they have an instant. What do you got? Snuff out. Huh. That's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm not dead yet. Okay, I'm dead. uh, guess I'll wait another turn. I do have Parallax Wave, so I'll wait one more turn. And Gideon, I guess Gideon kind of. I have two stallers. Parallax Wave's a little bit better of a staller because it actually gets rid of the tokens, but ooh. I guess I'm glad I waited. Slam it. Yeah, the counter. It wouldn't be that crazy. They're getting to Sylvan Library. Like, look at the top three, so digging for a counter wouldn't be that absurd. This might just be a Shatter Pause. And I still have a leftover counter for the if they drop something big. I will have to Parallax Wave a Nasika's Chariot, which is not great. I don't love that. But hopefully they don't have anything. I would assume they have something. Like, they have Sylvan Library. They've got to find something in the top three, but what do you got? They didn't have a counter. Could just be removal in their hand. No. Something else. Green, blue. Snapcaster. For nothing. Snapcaster just to attack for 2. That works. Yeah, that turn I chumped Chariot. Maybe I think I could have played that differently. I forgot. I just kind of forgot that they can make me sack with Lily. I was thinking I'd be able to attack with Copter. So I probably should have just taken the damage that turn, because then I could have gotten rid of Lily. The Imperial Seal. Okay. I guess I wave the Snapcaster. There's not much reason not to. I don't have anything under the Parallax Wave. It does let them Imperial Seal again, I guess. I think I'd rather not be at 2. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Oh, right, because the Sorcerer, they can't cast it anyway, because it comes on my turn, yeah. Ah, this does mean they get to play like an instant speed removal spell if I draw a creature. I guess that was probably incorrect. But do I go to 2 though? Caracas. I mean, if they were to crew Chariot, I guess that works. Should I show it? Feels like I'm just showing extra cards and I'm very dead. Bounce. I mean, if I draw it, they Imperial sealed for something though, so whatever. I'll show them Caracas if they show me what they sealed for. Something good, maybe. I just need him to take more damage off the library, and then I somehow get a copter hit in, and then I win. Ooh, I see. So I just have to wait till they attack. They got a rankle. Or maybe that's not actually what they got, because they could have rearranged with library, but seems like that's what they got. That's funny. I can just bounce it. I do go to 2, so if I just whiff, then I'm dead. Okay. GG. They have a rankle. I guess that's useful to know about. We're still in the play, so I don't bring in Wayfarer. Thalia. They do have a lot of removal spells. Taxing those might be something. Don't know if that's better than Wall of Omens or not. Kitchen Finks, Jitte. Fink seems okay. They have a lot of removal. It's good against Lily. I think this might be another case where I just cut wins again. If they have like a big thing to recur with Animate Dead, I guess I'll wish I had it. Maybe Gideon's bad against their discard. Just cut like that, bring in like Jitte and Finks. Reclamation could be good. Hmm. As good as like Flicker Wisp Containment Priest is, I think Reclamation might be what I want here. It's good if they make me discard it, like it's a decent thing to discard because I can flash it back. Gets back stuff like Strip Mine. I guess it's a non-bow with Containment Priest, but whatever. Sure, let's try this. Okay, looks good. Parallax Wave, 1 into 2. Dismember. Pretty much what the doctor ordered. See if Isamaru gets to take a chunk out this time. No grief. Got all the Phyrexian cards. Except Probe, I guess. Damn. Ugh, land there sucks. I was hoping for not a land. Goifer, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and kill that, I guess. Jesus. Do I just play the Parallax Wave? Because they have discard. Seems like kind of a waste, but... yeah, whatever. They just like hit the Isamaru and I cry. Vendetta. Okay. Always with the mocks. That's okay. It's not like they had like a turn one Goyf or something. Something insane. Tithe Taker. Okay. Doubles the clock. Look at that. I guess if they play like a Toxic Deluge, I will just use all the counters and then have them come back next turn. They pay 4 life, okay. Is this that like -2/-2 to everything? Oh, Living Death? That's strange. I kind of just want the flyer though for Tithe Taker. Yeah, I think I just want the flyer instead. It attacks. I can save the P wave token, the counters. Hit him for 4. Seems pretty good for me. Ah, I see. Oh, I should have. Shit, I should have held control. Um, do I want them all back? They get their Goyf back. I think that makes sense. Ritual, okay. Lily. Yeah. All right. Minus. Oh, that made me discard. That's good for me, I think. Hmm. Yeah, I think I want them all back. And I think I just attack them. Selfless Spirit's not bad. I think I just attack them. Yeah, because then I'll actually have lethal in the air. I'm assuming they can find some kind of removal. They have a lot. But they can't really play like Vendetta. Spirit was a good draw. They can't really get me with. I guess they could technically get me with Toxic. They'd go to 1. Yeah, Toxic would still be rough. Sack a creature. Push. It's funny, I'm gonna draw a card here, but I actually kind of wish I was getting a token. Kitchen Finks. They might. I don't know if they're gonna plus or not. See what they draw. Voidwalker. It's not good for Kitchen Finks. Ah, and they get to Kitchen Finks. They're gonna be at 1. No way, dude. That's actually pretty insane. Wow. Holy shit. We're gonna put them to 1 and they go back up to 3. At least they can't attack. That's good. Ooh. Oh, it is a cast though. They still cast it. Yeah. Kin Priest is good though. Another body. Okay, they're at 1. They can get Finks. They can make me discard or sack. Seems like you gotta make me sack a creature, but yeah. Okay. Oh. No, it doesn't, because they do actually cast it. So it's if it would enter and it wasn't cast. They're attacking. Interesting. Well, take it, I guess, and I'll go for the win here. They could still have removal. Oh, you know what? They actually don't lose because of first strike. Oh, shit. Oh, no, because no, persist, it does work, so they don't gain the life. All right. I think we're good if they don't have removal. We will see. I'm going for it. Luckily, I'm not dead on the crackback. Okay, that's not enough. You gotta have removal. Feels like they wouldn't block there if they had removal. I think they would block priest. Yep. So they must have it. Yeah. Bummer. Oh, to its toughness. They go to 1 again. Unreal. And they gain 2 life again. Ah, shit. And then I go to 1? Are you kidding me? Wait, does it go back to my owner's control? Oh! Okay, they're at 1. They have library draw. They can't minus Lily. I strip mine, I guess the red source for whatever that's worth. Double blue. I guess get rid of that. Draw a card. Please don't get anything good. Okay. Hanging on. Back on the draw, I think we probably bring in Wayfarer. Finks is not good against Dothy Voidwalker, but I think it's still good in general against them. Yeah, that was a close one. Back and forth. Because there were those turns too, like if they were able to attack with Tarmogoyf on any of those turns and like have a chumper or something, I think we would have been dead because Tarmogoyf was really big, but they just couldn't afford to attack with it. The turn they did attack with it was kind of, I don't know. I mean, obviously me having a flash creature isn't super likely, but me having removal wouldn't be like super unlikely, you know. I guess they figured they had to get in eventually. Do I want Restoration Angel? Flicker Wisp. Maybe like one of Copter or Jite, because it requires other creatures and they have a lot of removal and discard. Probably just Tithe. Tithe seems a little greedy. Probably just want more bodies against them. Alright. I mean, it's a land heavy hand, but Karakas is decent. And we can go get Strip Mine with Wayfarer. Seems good. Well, not good, but good enough, I guess. If they had hand disruption, I guess that'd be pretty bad for me. See if they have Vendetta. They're F6, so no Snuff Out, no Vendetta yet. We got a Hymn. Make me discard my 2 non-land cards, yeah. Alright, Wayfarer's gone. Fair enough. 2 mana spell for a 1 mana creature. I'll take it. We get a Strip Mine anyway. I'm going to save that though. They're playing like 3 or 4 killers, so I will wait. I could play Karakas, but I haven't seen him from them yet. They have double Mox? Or wait, was that? I think last opponent had Mox Emerald. Isika's Chariot. So I can bounce that with Caracas, but it's not a fun one to bounce. Waterlogged Grove. Probably blow that up, I guess. Uh, sheesh. Um, can I afford to do that though? Getting hit for a bunch. They're copying a cat. I think I have to just play Kitchen Finks and like offer the double block. Yikes. I really want to blow up Grove, but I just feel like I'm going to take too much damage. Like blowing up Grove so they can't play things is kind of silly when they already have a way to win the game in like a couple turns. If I strip mine it and they don't have a play, I attack for 2. They attack me for 4. Make a cat. I go land Finks, gain 2 life. I still have that option next turn. I just take a bunch of damage. They have 1 more cat. Alright, we'll see what happens. See, I guess this is a case where playing Caracas on turn 2 would have been better. I didn't think about drawing strip mine. Man, I wish I had Path. Although I guess it would give him another land. Okay, as long as they don't have a play. Okay. Hmm. I don't feel too bad about bouncing Chariot now. Obviously, if they draw a green source, it's bad for me. But I could play Mother of Runes Caracas and then just bounce the Chariot. Just attack for 6. Yeah, let's do that. Get the Mother of Runes down. Gonna take a lot of damage here, but I'm not trading with a cat, so let's just attack. Yeah, they're not even gonna crew. Okay. Take my 6. Take my lumps. They have play now. Toxic Deluge for 1. Got nothing to bounce. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. They have to draw land eventually, and then I'm just going to be dead because I've got 2 more lands. Like 6 lands to their 5 spells. Not going to be a good... not going to be a good combination for me. Plus, they already have a much better board than me. It's not like one of those games where, you might be flooded, your opponent might be screwed, but you're slightly ahead on board. It's like, nah. You're just behind on everything. Necromancy. What do they get? Mother of Runes, I guess? Yep. Doesn't save them from Caracas, but it can get them through Kitchen Finks. Oh, gross. Can I race? No, because Elspeth just dies. They take 6. They go to 8. Elspeth dies. Make a token, yeah. Just have to make 1/1s. I took Gideon out too. This is a spot where I wish I had Gideon, but I do feel like it's not the best against them in general. It's just kind of an odd game. Everybody, wait. Everybody at Elspeth. It's weird that they're split. I guess it's because this is a token. There's a token. Uh, I might as well jump because they're going to get protection here on the Finks one. And the next turn, if I try to double block, they're just going to get protection on that one. Although I guess I'll have Finks again, so maybe it was correct to wait. But gives Elspeth more loyalty to work with. Delay the inevitable. Jesus, dude. That's so many lands. I guess I kept like what, a 4-lander? Yeah, I did keep a land heavy hand, I guess. But still, that's a lot. And they have a green source now, so they can even attack with Chariot. But they probably got other plays now. Unlocked every card in their hand, probably. Mm-hmm. All right. Isamaru. Infinite blocks with Caracas. Anybody? Yeah, I don't love getting flooded out on the last game, but it happens. Opponent had a good start. Mox Ruby into Chariot on the play. I also had a turn where, like, I had a turn where I could have played Caracas instead of a Plains, and they would have had one less cat. I'd be at like 4 more life. Everybody at Elspeth. No point blocking. Chite. They have Mother of Runes, so they can just blanket. Wow. My Mother of Runes is very good against me, it turns out. Hmm. Okay. I mean, I'm glad that they used a card instead of just using Mother of Runes. Snapcaster, Fatal Push. Okay. All right, all right. I feel like they still kill Isamaru though, but they have Mother of Runes for the soldier. I tried my best. I really did. Fresca. GG. All right, disappointing, but that's enough of that. We got what was that? A 2-1. So not a second draft, but we profited a little bit. I think you get like 250 play points and yeah, 3 treasure chests. Cool. Yeah, I'll take it. That deck was fine. I thought it was a solid mono white list, no power, but decent like 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. 3 hours. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. There'll be more Vintage Cube tomorrow. It's up for another week, I think. Um, Not sure what time, but I'll be up at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some food, get some of their work done. But, yeah. In the meantime, take care, and I'll see you around. Adios.